Hey everybody, I'm John Lindsay with the AllQuedUp Competition Steak and Barbecue team in Arkassippi Smoke Live. Today I'm going to show you how to make some of my favorite eating ribs using this Bama-Q Arkassippi Combo Butter Bomb. We're going to show you how to make up a mopping sauce and get the maximum smoke out of your pellet grill. Come along with me, I'll show you how. We're going to season our baby back ribs. We've already pulled the membrane off. Now we're going to spray them down with just a little bit of avocado oil, just to get a binder on. And the first rub I'm putting on is this Arkassippi Combo Bama-Q Butter Bomb. Now we want something to go across the back of these ribs that's not going to burn. This rub doesn't have a lot of sugar, but it packs a lot of flavor, and I love that garlic and that butter together. This is a great combination rub when used with a barbecue rub, and it's great for the backs of these ribs so they don't burn. And then we're going to come over the top with just a little bit of AllQuedUp Bowl. This is another SPG blend. It's awesome, and it works well with this butter bomb. The back of the ribs don't have a lot of sugar. This is going to be key when we start cooking. So we flipped our ribs over, give it another light spray of avocado oil just as a binder. We're going to put on our first rub, which is a Hottie Toddy 38 Special, just a light coat right on the top. And then for old school barbecue flavor, our AllQuedUp go-to, and it really is the go-to if you're cooking barbecue. We're going to get a good solid coat of this one on top, and it's going to put the color and the whammy jammy on it. Today we're cooking on the Smoking Brothers pellet grill, and we've got it for the first hour set at 180 degrees. That's going to give you the ultimate smoke and the optimum smoke out of a pellet grill. Start with good cold meat, 180, 200 degrees with some really good pellets like these Papa's premium pellets. You'll get a smoke ring and some great smoke flavor out of your pellet grill. So today we're going to go ahead and put these beautiful baby backs on. Let's see what we got here. Look at the smoke coming out of that thing. That's what good pellets will do for you. We're going to go ahead, grease the grates up just a little bit, and we're going to put these ribs on the way we want them to cook. So we're going to lay these right across, scrunch them up just a little bit. Man, look at that smoke. Looking good. 180 degrees for 1 hour. Then we're going to ramp the temp up on these. These are looking good. Well, it's been 1 hour, and they've been smoking away on the Smoking Brothers pellet grill. Look at this smoke coming off these ribs. Now let me tell you, that's putting the smoke and imparting the flavor right on in. Now the rub is almost to the point where it won't scratch off. It will be in the next 30 minutes. We're getting ready to ramp up. As you can see the bottom, we put the butter bomb on the bottom, and it's not burning at all, so everything's exactly like we need it. What we're going to do is close the lid, let it continue. We're going to ramp up to 275 here on the Smoking Brothers, and let her roll. Now we're going to make our vinegar mop sauce that we're going to baste these ribs with, and it's going to take them over the top. We're going to add 1 cup of warm water to the mix. Then we're going to add 1 cup of white vinegar. We're going to add 1/4 cup each of the Hottie Toddy and AllQuedUp barbecue sauces to the mix. We're going to add a good shake of our AllQuedUp go-to barbecue rub. It's going to be about a tablespoonful. Now these ribs have been running another hour, 275 degrees. Let's look at them. And again, as I told you, you can't scratch the rub off anymore. And if you look at the bottom, that butter bomb is caramelizing up, and folks, that is such a good bite. Now what we're going to do now, on any of these spots where they've gotten just a little bit dry, we're just going to come right over the top, and we're just going to add a little bit of this liquid. Now this mop sauce takes it over the top. It gives you that good vinegar tang. It's got some really good seasoning in it. The sauce, everything together. We're just going to keep mopping and basting these as they cook. We're going to cook in as long as we can without being wrapped. And then we're going to put them in some butcher paper here in a few minutes, wrap them up and finish them out. Come along with us. These are going to be good. So our ribs have cooked a total of 3 hours. Now the first hour we cooked them at 180 degrees just to get that pellet grill smoking and get that smoke ring and that good smoke flavor on these ribs. Then we ramped them up 275, and they've been on 2 more hours, and we've been basting them just about every 30, 40 minutes once they dry out. And this is what we're looking at right now. Folks, look at that. That's the color that we want to have before we wrap these ribs. And remember, we didn't put any sugar rub on the back, so the back never got burnt. They've been bone side down pretty much this whole cook. So what I'm going to do now is wrap them in this butcher paper, and I'm going to go ahead and take my mop just for a little bit more moisture, and we're going to put a little moisture in here with it. As you know, the butcher paper is going to do a great job on these, and you're going to be able to keep some of this bark where if you put them in a aluminum foil, a lot of times you can't keep the bark on them. We love this bark. We're not going to sauce these ribs or anything when this thing's over with. We're just going to eat these babies, and that's the way we're going to roll with it. So we're going to go ahead and wrap them up, and the way I do that, I just take that wrap in this butcher paper, and we bring it right over like this, right under the bottom, wrap it over, and these bad boys are going back on. And then right at the finish on these, we're going to pull them out, add a little of our grilling time finishing rub, and that's going to take these over the top. Probably about another 45 minutes to an hour on these. We'll pull them off and we'll show you what we got. It's been about 4 hours and 45 minutes total, and our ribs are done. I want to show you what we're looking at. We had them in the butcher paper, and we're just going to flip them over. And look at the color on these things. I'm telling you, these things are absolutely awesome. Now, if you pick up on these, you can see that wave, and if you wanted to break, it would right there. I bet they're 205, maybe 208. Let's see, 207, 208, right where we want them. And these are perfect. Look at that back side of these ribs. And what we're going to do now at this point is we're going to take this thing over the top. I'm going to bring in a little bit of this grilling time. This is our resting rub finishing seasoning that we've been using, and we love it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're just going to shake it on. And we're going to let it rest for about the next 25, 30 minutes with just that grilling time sitting right over the top, soaking it up. Then we'll cut these and we'll give them a taste. These are going to be good. It was a great day cooking ribs, and these have come out phenomenal. So we wrap these up, put a little resting rub on them, 25 minutes they've set. Now we're going to cut them and we'll see what we got here. So let's go ahead and cut into them. These were about 208, 210 degrees, something like that. They're absolutely perfect as far as the texture that we like to eat them. Now when I'm eating at home, I don't sauce my ribs a lot. We do sauce them, we make sauce, we love our sauce, but I love eating ribs just like this. We're going to give these a shot and see what we're looking at. Dry rub, butcher paper, grilling time resting rub. Let's see what we got. Couldn't be any better. All that's caramelized on the back, good flavor, good balance, taking over to the top. Let me get one more of these. Just like I like them. I'm John Lindsay with Arkassippi Smoke Live and the AllQuedUp Competition Steak and Barbecue team. We're going to eat these ribs. We'll catch you next time. Hey everybody, thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Just click right here. Be sure and follow us on all of our social media outlets, including our website at steakrubs.com. To watch our latest video, be sure and click right here. I'm John Lindsay, and I'll see you down the barbecue trail.